My characters, just like me, could also act in front of my co-characters. I don't understand box office numbers in terms of, I can't predict them, I can't understand them. I know that good films should do well, probably. That's great. If that's true, I don't know. But yes, all I can take the meaning is that more and more people would watch it. उसको personally क्या चाहिए अपनी life में? हमेशा उसने क्योंकि उसको बचपन से लगता है कि he is the reason of his father's death. Hi, this is Sushant Singh Rajput and you're watching Bollywood Hangama, so keep on watching.
He's an actor who loves to internalize the fine nuances of acting, be it pain, humor, or happiness. Sushant Singh Rajput is adept at almost everything. And right now, he's just basking in the glory of his latest film, Kedarnath. We'll talk about that. Wonderful to have you back on Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me here.
All right, so as I mentioned in the intro that you have this unique ability to internalize. When I watched Kedarnath, the confusion about the religious identity in a way, and or be it the class divide, there's a lot of subtlety in your performance. Would you like to talk about that?
I think it's very recently that I realized one thing, that we all act all the time. I'm not saying act in terms of that we lie all the time, but I'm saying that we generally act all the time. And as an actor, what I used to do in films is that we are told not to act, make it natural, make it natural. Well, that's a great way to go. But then I thought my characters, just like me, could also act in front of my co-characters. So when you think like that, then you try to cut down your emotions so that the other co-character does not. If you don't want to, don't want them to know, then you're cutting down on emotions, and what you're left with on your face are just those small nuances.
Wow.
So this is what I understood. It was not something that I planned like that, but I understood that my characters can act in front of my co-characters. And when you do that, and when you play a character like Mansoor, who's very restrained, he actually defines his perimeter, what he cannot do. Then what gets left on his face is those small nuances. And that's exactly what he was supposed to do, basically, in the film.
Are you happy with the response at the box office? Because the industry is quite surprised because it has done, in a way, maybe better than what people were expecting. Because the movie has been in the making for some time, and there were all these conjectures about the release date, and then it came on December 7th. So box office response so far, even the Monday, it has held up nicely.
So that's a great thing to know, that people are going and watching it. I think it's an upward trend, as you say. So I'm hoping that it's word of mouth, which says that the film is liked by the audience, which is a good thing. Also, producers get their money back, so that's another good thing. Right. I don't understand box office numbers in terms of, I can't predict them, I can't understand them. I know that good films should do well, probably, but then I don't understand the mathematics of box office numbers, so I don't indulge in that much. But of course, it's a good thing to know that the film is doing well.
In fact, it's being said that it is going to be a biggest grosser after MS Dhoni.
That's great. If that's true, I don't know. But yes, all I can take the meaning is that more and more people would watch it, which every actor and every technician in the film wants. So yeah, that's a very good feeling.
Okay, so the love story between you and Sara is working very nicely. How do you respond when you see people sitting in dark halls, responding to certain things happening on the screen the way you guys had intended them to?
I can only assume that that's happening because I have not experienced it. I generally don't watch my film when it releases. Probably I'll watch it after a few months when I can watch two or three of my films back to back. So there is a certain takeaway. You understand that, oh, this is something that you do and should not do, because that's a pattern in all the films. You are playing three characters, so there shouldn't be any similarity in terms of unintentional. So then there is a takeaway. So I don't watch my films that much. So I don't understand. I don't have the experience of it, but I can only assume that they would understand that, and it's a very great feeling.
So I'll give you examples where people are responding the way they are responding. One is the entire rain sequence when you and Sara are there, and that Lag Ja Gale sequence happens. The chai sequence is something that people are liking a lot. And जो आप लोगों की romantic walks हैं, which are either घोड़े पे या फिर आप जो मेहनत कर रहे हैं, those are moments that are connecting with the audience. people are responding the way you guys would have wanted to.
That's great because that's exactly what the script at those points intended to do. कि कुछ ऐसा important event नहीं होता है जिसकी वजह से ये लोग close आते हैं, but just because they are together over a period of time because of which they come together, which was the intention. तो अगर आप कह रहे हैं कि वो सारी चीज़ें हैं except the लग जा गले सीन, जो कि वो पहली बार मंसूर बोलता है कुछ अपने लाइफ के बारे में, खुलता नहीं है जनरली लोगों के सामने, लेकिन जब वो बोलते हैं कि आप कुछ नहीं बोलेंगे, एंड दिस इज़ व्हेन ही कम्प्लीटली नाउ गोज फॉर द गर्ल इन द सेंस ऑफ उसको समझ में आ जाता है कि उसको पर्सनली क्या चाहिए अपनी लाइफ में. हमेशा उसने, क्योंकि उसको बचपन से लगता है कि ही इज़ द रीज़न ऑफ हिज फादर्स डेथ, so he's trying to compensate for it by giving to everybody else except thinking about himself. But when he meets Mukku, he realizes that this is his personal want, and that's the conflict कि कैसे balance करे. And of course the knowledge कि ये हो भी नहीं सकता, वो उसको शुरू से पता है. इसीलिए जब पूजा का कैरेक्टर उसको आके कहता है कि तुम क्या कर रहे हो, he actually उसको पता था, and that's why he faces himself that what was I doing or thinking. तो उस समय वो छोड़ता है और उस सीन में actually he completely goes for the girl. He gives in and he जो अंदर की जो उसकी बात है वो उससे डिस्कस करता है. So of course that was an eventful scene, but other than that it was meant like that. Hi, this is Sushant Singh Rajput and you're watching Bollywood Hangama, so keep on watching.